Guys, welcome back to the channel. We are now here for the start of the 2025 season. Pro ET is going to be up first, Shorty Dragster is going to be up second. We're going to pull that out in a minute, and then yeah, really windy, so probably all going to run slow, but see what we can do in Q1 and see how we go for the rest of the day. Good to be back. Right. Done 2 qualifiers now, and there's that's going to be it for the first day of the season and qualifying. Basically, we had some delays today, and that's ended the last session. So got the Junior back in the trailer because it is so cold out here and windy, and there's no point keeping it outside now. But yeah, done well for qualifying. We qualified number 9 out of 32 cars, so we managed to read the wind just right in Q2. And then in the Junior Dragster side, Luke went red and then brought it back and went number 3 qualifier with an 019. So yeah, pretty good. So tomorrow we got tomorrow tomorrow we got Bill Wilson in a pickup truck. So I'll be the chasing car. So we'll see how that goes. And then Luke has little Teddy Howe, and he's got a new car this year, so should be a good race for both. And then yeah, let's go into eliminations tomorrow, and hopefully we can go some rounds this weekend. to round 2. So first 2 rounds, raced Bill Wilson, Victor Parsons. Bill was too fast, so I just backed out, and Victor looks like I had a better light, so I was able to back into him and keep it above dial, so got through that. And then Luke's gone and taken the win in his rounds as well. Basically did the same as I did first round, backed out and took the win because Teddy went too far under his index, and Eva unfortunately went red. But the plus side for us on that respect is that we would then be able to run the car flat out and find out exactly where the car is now. The 60 foot has been coming down and down all weekend because the new belt is just wearing in and truing up, and we've now just had our usual 60 foot on that last run, so I think we're pretty confident now that the belt is going to be consistent. And yeah, we got 3rd round coming up, so let's get ready.
any reason we're on hold. Runner-up this weekend. It's a super close final as well, actually. Both of them with 0.5 reaction time, so this one really was sorted out at the strike. Your event runner-up this weekend, he was champion last year. It is, of course, Luke Mudridge. Just 200 off his time in the final. The win margin was just 0.01 at the strike. That's how close it was in Junior Dragster. But that will lead us nicely to our winner. Let's hear it then for Kai Cooper. Very well done, Kai. Top step of the podium. And the additional bonus and envelopes, all sorts of things that are going to Luke Mudridge, our runner-up, and Kai Cooper, event winner.
Right, back at the house again, all changed on the junior, ready for the next one. We had a good weekend. First weekend of the season, semi-final finish for me, made it to the final with Luke. Awesome start to the season. Couldn't have asked for any better. Yeah, so really pleased with it. This thing is always never missing a beat now, and now it's on VP oil. Man, as you saw, you drop the oil, literally a few drops. There's no methanol contamination with this oil. Best oil I've run in the Junior Dragster with methanol ever in the 17 odd years that we've been running these cars. Yeah, yeah. So awesome. Got the new belt on from Nick Woods. That's now trued up and working, so that'll be even better throughout the season. I think we got caught out a little bit in the final. The wind, I think, must have dropped a little bit in the semi-final, which caught me out, because all the increments on my time ticket was pretty much the same for the last 3 rounds, except for the 1,000 foot, where I picked up 4 numbers out of nowhere, which, yeah. So when I lifted, I thought that was enough based on what I've been doing the rest of the day. And yeah, it gone faster without me realising it. And then again with the Luke's car, ran 798 flat out. I figured the quick turnaround time, it wouldn't drop off at all really, but I think the temperature must have gotten a little bit lower between those 2 rounds, because it just slowed and ran about 2 numbers slow, which was a bit slower than I anticipated it. So I thought I was dialing him to be holding only a little bit, but turned out we were running honest, which, yeah, wasn't ideal when you're running against a car that's similar speed to you. You want to be preferably holding a little bit, just to cover yourself. But yeah, it was going to be a tight race no matter what, because it was dead even on the start line. It was 0:12 at the finish line, so yeah, it would have been quite tough. But Luke's taken less than that before in the past and made it work, so he was confident he could have made it work. I just didn't catch the dial, and yeah, so that was my bad. So, but starting the season strong, strongest start we've had with Luke, so we'll try to carry that on for the rest of the year. And then with me, hopefully I don't do as badly as I did last year. So we'll see you at the Festival of Power in a couple of weeks' time, and that's it for the first race vlog of the season. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. It helps the channel grow, gets more people to see it, and let's grow together. So see you guys next time.